wear his own intestines versus the guy who could have potentially, through the chain of events and the many sexual partners that he has had and those people having sex with other people.
Right, given AIDS to Hollywood.
Given HIV to probably a quarter of Hollywood.
Right.
So, who wants to go first?
Oh, I guess I can.
All right.
And I'm just tired of giving Charlie Sheen any more publicity. So I am going to go with Gutsito Wayne on this one.
All right.
Just because
Andrew?
I'm tired of hearing Charlie Sheen.
Okay, Andrew?
I too am tired of hearing Charlie Sheen, but I figure the more that I speak out about the Charlie Sheen HIV epidemic, which it is, it's almost as bad as Ebola, because it's probably infected more people than Ebola did recently. I'm going to go with HIV Sheen because of the fact that he has infected potentially, likely dozens, potentially thousands, maybe even millions by the time every person who had sex with him has had person with every single person they've had sex with, and so on, and so on, and so on. So, Freeze, you get to break the tie, my friend. Who are you going, Gutsito Wayne or HIV Sheen, for the most disturbing news story of 2015, Ante Domine, that is AD for those of you who don't know Latin.
Well, I would like to go ahead and announce the winner of the most disturbing news story of 2015. That winner being from Hackensack, New Jersey. I'm going with Gutsito Wayne.
Oh, that's bull. That's such a bunch of crap. You know why? You know why that one? It's because that's one of those effed up news stories that Freeze brought in. He just voted for his own self-interest, you scraggly bastard. I ought to smack you around. Take over this. Take over your damn show and call this the Average Joe Show. Get rid of this life as we know it crap with Freeze. Be Andrew leading this thing. Bull! I'll tell you right now. Bull!
And Andrew just dropped the mic and left.
Just to recap on the news story that we were talking about, a New Jersey man allegedly cut out his own entrails in front of police and then threw bits of his flesh and intestines at them. The gruesome scene played out at a home in Hackensack, New Jersey, where 43-year-old Wayne Carter allegedly barricaded himself in on Sunday, NBC New York reported. Officers got a call that morning that when a witness said Carter was threatening to harm himself with a knife. 2 cops responded, kicked in the door, and found Carter in the corner, the station reported. Carter allegedly ignored officers' orders to put down the knife and instead began stabbing himself in the abdomen, neck, and legs. An attempt to pepper spray the bleeding man had no effect, the Associated Press reported. That's when Carter, disemboweled but responsive, reportedly threw bits of his skin and intestines at officers. They decided to retreat and call in the Bergen County SWAT team. Hackensack Police Lieutenant John Heineman told reporters.
Wait, John Hyman?
He's busted.
He's bloody.
Bloody John Hyman. The team was able to subdue Carter and get him to a hospital where he remained in critical condition on Monday. Heineman says that he believes drugs or mental illness may have led to the
No kidding, really?
Right, you
You
think?
think?
May have led to the horrific incident, but those details have not been confirmed.
I just want to know how much bath salt was he on.
That's, you know what? Apparently he was getting the dealer price. But there it is.
He was buying it in wholesale.
The winner of the most disturbing news story of 2015, Gutsito Wayne.
That's a sham! It's a damn sham, and I made that rhyme on purpose. It's a sham! All right. Woosa.
I can't barely contain myself right now.
I know, man. I mean, there's white stuff all over the walls right now. I tell you what.
Don't judge me.
All right, I won't. Actually, literally, your
put a
walls
studio
are
in
white.
your basement. We'll start doing this there.
Well, hey, at least my walls won't be white. They're olive green.
Oh.
Anyway, like the bitches I keep down there. Anyway. Whoa, hey!
Captain Kirk in the bondage.
Yeah!
I keeps my green girls in the basement.
Wait. That is not a Canadian accent, sir. All right, now it's time for a little sports report. The little thing that we like to call the Average Joe Sports Report, which is sports for the average Joe and Philip Joe, and by the average Joe. That is me, yours truly. So we're going to start off with my favorite announcement, a little Blues Hockey hockey.
He does get excited, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
It gives me a stiffy. What can I say, man? I love blues hockey. It's the greatest. It's
You heard it.
Yeah.
10 grown men skating around on sticks gives him stiffy. You heard it. You heard it here first.
Especially
on
when
Life as We Know It.
especially when they crash into each other. They just give me the vapors.
Go on with the sports report. Go get the sports report
All right.
while I get myself a handy wipe. 'Cause I feel dirty.
As you should. All right, so the Blues actually haven't played for an entire week. They actually lost their last 2 games of the season before the All-Star break. The last game in Chicago to the Blackhawks by the score of 2-0. As it stands right now, the Blues currently have the 4th best record in the NHL and 3rd best record in the Western Conference, which they've been that way for about the past 2 weeks as we've been doing the show. Now, today is the NHL All-Star game that's being held in this bastion of hockey history, Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Anytime you build a new location and you build a new stadium, I don't like calling them stadiums because when I think of stadiums, I think of like a big, like it should be football and baseball should be played in the stadiums. Okay, all right. These are arenas for God's sakes. Anyway,
My bad.
yeah, exactly. So this year, previous years they always did a standard 5-on-5 format, but they changed it up this year. There will actually be 4 teams, one from each division, because there are 2 conferences and two divisions in each conference, that will compete in a 3-on-3 style tournament over 3 20-minute periods. So the first 20-minute periods will act as semifinals, and the third 20-minute period will act as a championship round between the winners of the first 2 periods. What the hell that means, I have absolutely no freaking idea, because it's not very clear, and it's supposed to be something new and exciting, and it's supposed to be a lot of scoring, and it's supposed to give people stiffies in the stands, and I don't understand it. Honestly, I don't plan on watching it. Well, actually, I probably will watch it just because of the fact that Vladimir Tarasenko is the lone Blues representative in the All-Star game. And, you know, I've spoken in weeks past, if you get to see one of the best players in this generation or of all time, you have to watch them. So I will probably at least record the NHL All-Star game and then watch it and fast through all the crap that does not have Vladimir Tarasenko playing and then play it while he is. All right, little baseball news. Since we're in the middle of the offseason, and right now the Cardinals didn't really do anything significant, I've actually got some Hall of Fame news for you. First off, the Cardinals Hall of Fame. Bill DeWitt III, president of the St. Louis Cardinals, revealed the 8 names on the ballot this season for the fan vote for the 2016 Cardinals Hall of Fame. So I'm going to shoot off some names, and I know that you may not be great big baseball fans, but if you think that they should be in, why don't you give me a little or yeah or something? Okay.
Keep in mind, because I know nothing about baseball players, I will be judging them simply on how cool their name sounds.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. All right. Chris Carpenter.
Boring.
Yes.
Yes.
Keith Hernandez. Owner of the best porn stash of the late 70s and early 80s.
Trump says no, I say yes.
Okay. All right. Jason Isringhausen, who at one point held the single-season record for saves by a Cardinal.
Definitely is he.
Okay. Big Mac.
Yes.
Okay. Matt Morris. Longtime Cardinal. I don't know if he's really worthy myself. I don't know about that. Edgar Renteria.
Yes.
Yes.
That name just sounds cool.
Hey, man, he helped take the Cardinals.
I'll go with
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
World
gonna
Series.
vote for Renteria. I ain't got no baseball. Oh, my bad. Keep going. My bad.
Don't make me jump over this desk and beat the crap out of you. Scott Rowland.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
And last but not least, Joe Torre.
Yes.
All right. Now, a little bit of baseball news.
Okay.
This past Friday, January 29th, was the 80th anniversary of the first class of the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York.
Okay.
The very, very first one.
The very first one.
Now, those included in the inaugural class are some of the greatest players in the history of the sport and would still be, if they were to create like an all-time best team, they would at least be in the top 3 even today. And those names include the racist Ty Cobb. Hey, I love Ty Cobb. He may actually be, I've read a couple of books about him, and he may actually be my favorite ball player. Now, granted, he's just a big old bigot. He hates black people. He hates Jews. He hates Italians. He hates everybody except for, like, pure white people, like albinos. Okay, he likes albinos. That's about it. Okay,
Wow.
but he was one of the greatest hitters of all time.
Albino loving.
The new role model.
Yes, exactly. We like the albinos.
I'm an albino.
Now, I know you'll recognize this name, Babe Ruth.
Oh, yeah.
No, babe.
No,
Yeah,
Babe.
yeah, the Sultan of SWAT.
Exactly, the Colossus of Cloud.
Uh-huh.
And we could go over their other 50 other nicknames that he's got.
Right,
too.
right.
The Flying Dutchman, Hannes Wagner. Shortstop for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Trust me, if you don't, well, at the very least, if you don't know him for the fact that he was one of the greatest shortstops of all time and played for the Pittsburgh Pirates, he happens to be the face on the most expensive baseball card sold in the history of the world.
Wow.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. That's a claim to
The
fame.
Hannes Wagner card is the most expensive and most valuable. It's crazy.
Wow. I
And-
thought it was the Mickey Mantle.
Nope,
Can
not
we
the Mickey
get
Mantle.
can we get
Wow.
a value on that? Yeah,
Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah,
look it up.
yeah.
It's spelled Honus, but he's German, so it's pronounced Hannes. So it's Honus and then Wagner. So while you're looking that up, two more names that went into the inaugural class: Christy Mathewson,
Okay.
great pitcher, and then Walter Big Trade Johnson, pitcher of the Senators, who may be the best pitcher of all time, even above Cy Young.
Woo!
How much did the card go for, my brother? How much did it go for?
$1.32 million.
And that's a baseball card, folks. That's a piece of cardboard.
Does it
Wow.
even go? Hold on, wait. $1.32 million.
Yep.
So what does the 52 Topps Mickey Mantle rookie card go for?
Probably a couple tens of thousands.
Okay,
Because I thought that was the most expensive card.
there were 42 bids on this card. The winning bid was for $1.1 million, which excludes a 20% buyer's premium that raised the sale to $1.32 million.
Must be nice.
My question:
Uh-huh.
does it come with the chewing gum? Because for $1.3 million, it better.
Brother, if you need chewing gum with it, I will stop by the Quick Trip and pick you up some Bubba Yubba or whatever the hell it's called.
No, he wants that
No.
hard one that came in the cards.
Absolutely.
That turns into little shards of,
Yeah,
gummy bliss in your mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I need.
All right. Well, you'll have to talk with them about that.
Crystal,
Well, but remember,
boy.
these were tobacco cards. It's a tobacco card, not a chewing gum card.
Oh, so it would have came with cigarettes.
No, it would have come in like a packet of tobacco. Not even rolled cigarettes.
Oh,
A
that's
packet
right.
of
You had to
tobacco.
roll your own back then.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you had to
goodness.
buy the cigarettes or the tobacco.
Yes.
To
Well,
get
the,
the
the
roll.
way it was okay. Well, the way cigarettes are priced now, I believe like this pricing is more on target. So now I'm not so shocked. It's a tobacco card.
All right, how about this? Now, a little bit of football. Even though a lot of people are really, really don't drop the soap in the basement from Diana Middleton. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm talking about football and then not dropping the soap. So excuse me, folks.
Same thing.
Same thing, guys. Okay. So we're 1 week away from Super Bowl 50, which will be played in Santa Clara, California, at Levi's Stadium, where the 49ers play. Because at least San Francisco sounds a little bit harder than Santa Clara. Because Santa Clara, I'm sure they got all these like wonderful little boutiques that at
Oh,
Levi's
wow.
Stadium.
Oh,
And I
wow.
bet you they hand cut their own Levi's Stadium. They hand cut their own jeans, so they have the nice little rips where my ass cheeks stick out the bottom. And it's going to be so beautiful because it's in Santa Clara. Oh yeah.
At least it's not in L.A.
Was he
That's
like this
true.
when he got here today?
Yes, I was like this. Santa Clara. Anyway, so this game will feature. I'm going to talk like this the entire way. Okay.
Wow.
So this game will feature the Carolina Panthers. See, I just watched In Living Color.
Oh,
with,
gotcha.
Yeah, so-
Classic.
Gotcha.
yeah,
Classic.
you know what is it? Men on Books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He snaps in around the world.
Exactly. So this game will feature the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. I can't do that. Please, you're gonna make me cut up every time you laugh whenever I do that. So the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos, which will likely be the last time we get to see Peyton Manning, little Patey Pie, on the football field.
Little
at least
Katie Pie.
little Patey Pie.
Oh, wow.
Little Patey Pie.
Wow.
Anyway, he's going to be on a football field throwing a ball. Currently, the Panthers are listed as a 5.5 point favorite to win, and the over-under for the game is 45.5 points. Now, I'm going to give everybody some advice, okay? You do not have to take it. I do not officially endorse gambling, but if you feel like putting down a few bucks, I'm going to tell you right now, put the money on the under. It is almost never going to happen no matter how high-powered the offenses are. In the Super Bowl, everybody throws passes like the Rams do, okay?
Oh.
And there are not many points scored in the Super Bowl. They will not hit the 45.5 points. That I am certain.